holiday homestand continues tonight for Miami. We greet you with good tidings and your Southwest Airlines starting lineups. That was the blueprint that Pat Riley and Randy Funn had for the Heat starting group before the season started. And here in game number 27, they start all healthy and together for the very first time. Jason Williams back for the first time since December 7th at San Antonio. Now, speaking of health, Richard Jefferson on his own missed 49 games a year ago with injury. The perimeter trio has been relatively healthy this year. Same could not be said at power forward, where Clifford Robinson makes his 8th start of the year for the injured Jason Collins. A 7-footer and a Stanford Collins will not dress tonight. He has a sprained right ankle. Well, they've outscored 7 straight opponents in the paint ever since the San Antonio game. Heat lead by 5. Vince Carter driving past Haslam. Oh, yes, a jackknife dunk for Vince Carter. That he can do.
I think he's got great footwork and a good touch.
11-4 as Carter spins and finishes, plus the foul.
Vince Carter, we told you he was on a roll, averaging 32 a game in the 4-game winning streak. As he comes down, he spins on Shaq, and you see Udonis reach in. He's got to move his legs a little deeper in there. And then earlier, Udonis had no shot right there. Vince Carter's too quick, did the inside-out dribble like Wade does, and then did a reverse dunk.
Vince Carter's had 30 points or more in 3 of the Nets' last 4 games. He is the number 12 scorer this season in the NBA at 23 points per game. Heat fans, we want to remind you, wear red to the ball game. And the coach and I getting the early jump with the red holiday ties. A winner in 6 of them. Heat are definitely too deep at point guard. At least 3 on the shot clock. Carter's game and his shot as well. First field goal of the second quarter. Have responded with an 8-2 run. So now the Heat lead is 9 as Carter takes aim, drills it. Vince Carter, 11 points tonight. The Heat have equaled their biggest lead of the game at 15. Morning went shot block hunting, but Carter able to find the bottom of the well. Bucket.
Well, you never really know what his value is, Eric, how good it is, because he does a lot of intangible things you don't find in the box score.
The Nets are within 4. Nice pass. Carter with a hammer dunk off a great one bounce from Kidd.
Carter does what Wade does. He goes up, and then when someone tries to get in his way, he just hangs in the air and goes up another couple of steps and throws it down. One of the great dunkers in the NBA, Vince Carter.
Now the Nets are closest they have been since the score was 4-2. A lot of good hoops still left. Cliff Robinson exchanging with Vince Carter. Wade still on Carter, who slips past him and hits on the runner over the top of O'Neal. Yeah. But next year is their option.
See, Carter gets inside. Once he gets to that launching pad, gets up in the air, very difficult to stop him once he accelerates. Look how high he has to get up over Shaq. And it's reminiscent of what Dwayne Wade does when he goes to the basket. Off the made free throw.
Here comes Carter. The hook over O'Neal drops home. And when he gets in this kind of zone.
Harry Payton has been inserted for Dwayne Wade.
And here's Carter. Gives the Nets the lead.
We're back and we have ourselves a game, and Vince Carter is one of the main reasons why. Being aggressive on the floor, a message he's gotten from his team over the last couple weeks or so, moving without the ball, getting it done. During the first month of the season, Vince Carter was putting stats in the book, but you couldn't remember how. A far departure from Carter's ability to make you recall each of his baskets, but the Vinsanity is back. During the Nets' 4-game win streak, Carter's been more aggressive, and the results are obvious. He's hitting around half his shots, including 50% from the three-point line, and the main message is coming from Richard Jefferson. Eric Reed alluded to it moments ago. He said, look, what we want you to do is do what you do, and that is scoring. Get out there and be the elite scorer that you are, and as teammates, we will do everything else on the floor. All we want you to do is get to the basket, throw it down, or shoot that 3 and make it. It takes a lot of pressure off when your teammates give you that type of leeway, Eric.
Vince Carter's back at the line, 11 of his 25 here in the 3rd period.
You can hear Lawrence Frank in the huddle and during the timeout probably saying, look, Vince Carter's got to touch the ball. 3
for 5 tonight. Vince Carter, an 84% foul shooter this year. Jefferson pitch back for a Carter 3. Oh my. Is he feeling it or what? His second triple of the quarter.
Play good D while you stop the bleeding on offense. He's going to get back in the rhythm of this game, but they don't want to get too far behind.
The Nets have hit 9 of their last 10 shots, make it 10 out of 11. Vince Carter having what you would call an untouchable quarter. 53, but Atlanta wins their 7th game of the year on 9 of their last 11 games. Carter will go to the line for 2 more free throws. He's 9 of 10 at the stripe, has 35 points. Great. Vince Carter now has 37 points. Vince Carter leading the Nets with 37 points. He's hit his last 4 shots. He's 12 of 24 for the night, and he's already played 41 minutes. Comes left, down the lane, runs into O'Neal, and scores anyway. Well, it's a new season high for Vince. He has 39 points. Well, just 2 games ago, packed house in Miami. The Nets have taken control since the first quarter. Now they're a minute 34 away from. Well, he'll be the all-time scoring leader for the Raptors for a long, long time. Minute 6 left in the game. Vince Carter now with 42.
9% free throws, over 5 rebounds a game, almost 4 assists a game. Those are close.
Vince Carter, 15 of 16 at the line tonight. Ace. And Carter now with 45. 47. 43 by Mourning against the Nets back in February of 2000. Vince Carter now with 49. And his 24 free throw attempts in this game will also tie an all-time opponent high with the 3rd most free throw attempts. Now Carter has 51 points in the game. 8 games ever turned in by a New Jersey Net, and one of the great opponent nights against Miami in 18 years of Heat basketball. You don't like the result, but you got to tip your hat and respect the 51-point performance by Vince Carter. And the Nets coming here to Miami and winning it by 7. New Jersey has now won 5 in a row. This victory vaults them in the first place in the Atlantic Division. And there you see how it ranks all time among Heat opponents.